Simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. Too many problems, I'm already lost, yeah. My baby, I do. I miss you too many nights. I miss your colorful lights. I think I love you too much. I miss your blueberry eyes. Fine, fine. I play the memories over, over, over. Just tell me, my mind. I'm trying to keep it in sober, sober, sober. Oh, simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. I keep stepping off all times I'm laughing over. I keep wanting you too long. I keep tripping on myself, thinking you're my lover. I've been way too long. Honestly, baby, I can't tell you why we can't be standing by each other's side. I wanna know my true feelings inside. Give me some time. Oh, we'll bring it in a simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. Simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back. Thursday night role-playing Unlimited Gaming. Now we are back in Cyberpunk Waterdeep with a table of 5, I do believe. We might have 6, we might have 7 tonight. We'll see just how it goes. Thank you for joining us here for our continued adventure in the Coalescence Act 5. Let's jump into the chat and into the game and see just what we got here in store.
Little pig, let me in.
Hello!
Good evening. How's it going, everybody? Yada, yada, yada.
Fantastic.
Dan, the day after you were sick, I was sick, so I'm still kind of getting over it.
Oh gosh, yeah. I feel like I've been fighting it all month.
Dude, everybody's been fighting it all month.
I believe
Like,
it.
where you're in Vegas, right? Or thereabouts?
Yes, sir.
Dude, I'm on the East Coast, man. I got it. You got it. Like my friends in Florida got it. Like it's bad, man.
Oh, I believe it for sure.
I'm more central and I have gotten nothing.
You're making those con saves, thankfully. What's happening, Jay? How's everything?
Hey. Good to see y'all.
Yes, indeed. Likewise. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Woohoo!
Okie dokie. And we left off at the grave site, or the shrine, as it would appear. Our first battle map. And, yeah, looks like I made the same flub that I made the other night. I was doing other stuff during our 10-minute kickoff here, and I neglected to post the initiative back into our turn order here. So I will need to grab that. Hopefully gives us a few more moments for the rest of the party to get in.
Let's say I know somebody screenshotted it, so it is somewhere.
Oh yeah, I definitely see it in the Discord chat. I just need to copy that information over here into Roll20. And you... we'll use you. Okay, who are we missing? Let's see, Marcus got a mighty 513. And Lilith a 1117, Merlin on a 13-1. I have had the pleasure in 30 plus years, 35 years now of running D&D games. I have had a character named Merlin, and I had somebody who did the backwards version and was playing Nilrim.
Very good. I love backwards names. I think it's hilarious. I
That is awesome.
I played an ogre named Kirsch in one game.
Kirsch.
It's Shrek.
Oh, it's Shrek. That's funny. Yeah, way back in the day, I did a Navrin, which is Nirvana.
That's really good.
And
They should team up with Bon John.
Yeah. And then in Coalescence chapters 1 through 3, our buddy Westy was playing a Silatem, which just looked so familiar to me that I think after 1 or 2 sessions, I was like, wait a minute, bro, that's Metallica backwards. He's like, yes, it is.
Very good.
He was playing a lightning-themed wizard also, so that was...
Oh, terrific. That's perfect.
Yeah, riding the lightning. All right. Well, we've got our initiative popped back in here. Did we get Paul? Yeah, looks like Paul joined us in
I'm here,
Discord.
sure.
Welcome. Out
Good
there
to
in
be
the freezing central part of the globe there, huh?
Yep, it's been frosty all morning.
Oof.
All today, it's been shit.
Yikes. Hey, who said you could escape the bubble of doom right there? You stay put. All right, look at this. Our top initiative is a 13.1, which is from Merlin.
Don't forget me on 14.
I'd say somebody had higher initiative than me.
Oh, that's who,
Much higher.
yeah, I knew we were missing somebody, and I just did not catch that. 14.2, woo woo woo. Well, I
So
guess
bad.
that answers my first multitasking that I was going to do during Merlin's turn is roll a charisma saving throw for Ozzy.
Gladly. I'm gonna just dang.
Fair enough. Alright, so the stun effect is going to be removed. Oops. Assuming I can select the correct token. And roll a die 12 and a die 100, if you would, please. Alright.
Oof.
Alright, and we'll roll a die 10. A 1. Oh, gosh. I mean, that's almost nothing at all. You are basically ejected from the bubble, and you land safely on the roof of the place right here.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And
Awesome.
you may take your turn from this point. The bubble seems to be protecting the entrance to the shrine, not necessarily the rooftop. So you think you're safe up here so long as you don't try and, like, jump down to the ground and go inside.
No problem. Need to check something, sorry. Oh, fuck. It's a D6. Shit. I'll just attack this guy. I think it's... Sorry, I'm trying to find the roll. It's a D6.
Look at me talking right through the mute right there. So yeah, you've stepped up and surprised our zombie friend here, who has spent the better part of the last minute just trying to pound away on this dome, and then all of a sudden you appear on his flank. So we're going to give you an advantage on whatever attack you have here.
Surprise, shorty. And with that, the rapier. Oof.
Alright, well, which 14 would you like to use for your advantage? Good news is their armor class is 14, so that will hit.
I'll use
That
the second one.
will deal a lot of damage. That looks to be an orange peeler infused attack?
Oh, that's my mistake, sorry. That would just be... Oh, well, 19 damage altogether.
Well, no, this I'm asking because this is a Class D orange. So the only thing,
sorry, that... Yeah, that's right, sorry.
Yeah, the only thing missing is where it says Rapier +1, just put OP Rapier +1 so it stands out. And because it's an orange peeler feat, that will cut right through our zombie regeneration and fortitude defenses right there. And yeah, you will just chop this thing's head off, bounces against the dome, and goes rolling into the river.
So I don't think I need to Blade Song, so I'll get away from Lilith before I hurt her. So
Really? You don't need a 36 armor class right now? Really?
Nah. I'll be fine. But yeah, I need to get 30 feet away.
I have a +6 to attack. Come on. Bring out your 35 armor class.
So I'm trying to freaking see where I can go.
By all means. Yeah, definitely take a moment to reacquaint yourself with the map, take note of where the water is, where the boulders connect, where there are bridges connecting said boulders, where there are not bridges, etc.
I'm gonna use my broom to fly over here.
Yeah, of course, if you can just fly like that, you are good to go. Just make sure to mark the elevation. And be advised as we creep closer to the 2024-25 integration of the 5e rules, the Broom of Flying will require attunement at some point.
I have heard that fighters just are way better in the new rule set. You just get a whole bunch of extra stuff.
Interesting. Yeah, I tend to rely on the players to kind of reveal the updates and the changes, because as I'm playing the DM and mostly monsters, I don't always see as obviously like what's different between 14 and 24. But I know as players, of course, since you guys are on the opposite side of the table, that's more your focus.
I haven't even looked at it yet, to be honest with you. A friend of mine also plays a fighter in a different game, and he's like, it's pretty nice.
Nice. I have checked over a few basic things. I liked the bit of passive aggressiveness they put into the Dungeon Master's Guide that they're basically
I remember you talking about that. Like, they specifically call out the peasant railgun.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Stop it, you're not doing that.
Yep, or the barbarian bag of rats tricks, like I'll just always have something to attack so my rage never goes down. It's like, dude, that's cruel. What are you doing? Alright, well, if that is it for Ozzy, let's pass it over to Merlin. Welcome back.
Alright, the closest one there. Okay, then. I'm going to, because I am still currently flying, I'm going to maneuver myself closer to Bon John Bovi.
It is a tongue twister. It is my life.
And I'm going to use a Thunder Wave.
Oh, gosh.
Did you just say I'm going to move closer to my ally and then cast Thunderwave?
I'm going to direct it away from you.
Fortunately, he's flying, too, so he's got that third dimension thing going on.
Okay, alright, I'll allow it.
But instead of a thunder damage, it is going to be lightning damage, because I'm going to use a spell point to use transmutative spell casting?
Interesting.
Yeah, transmuted spell.
Okay. And just so I'm making sure that we're seeing this the same way, the only thing that's going to be hit in a cube is basically the swarm of locusts right there. Because the thing on the other side is at the same elevation as Bon John Bovi, so effectively if that thing is in the target area, so too would be Bon John Bovi. Right, 15-foot cube.
Don't the swarms have like 1 HP or something, or was that?
They do.
Yeah, bro, don't waste the Thunder Wave on it, just zap it with a cantrip.
Where's the... Yeah, like a Thunder Wave would be basically like one of these. To draw something in there real quick. And then if we tried to angle that so that it like caught this guy as well, it would still catch Dave here.
Alright then. Scratch that idea then.
Alrighty. I mean, in this case, if we did Thunder Wave the Swarm, it's dead in either case, because even if we made our save, it's got 1 hit point, so it can't survive any damage to it. Light.
I'm gonna use that on the zombie.
Lure. Okay, strength saving throw or be pulled into the drink. And then take lightning damage. If it's within 5 feet of you. I mean, I guess it would take the lightning damage and then like fall into the drink after that.
That's
Pretty
a good one.
much.
That
That's
temporary,
a great one.
yeah, that temporary Wile E. Coyote where it like hangs over the side of the cliff real quick and then looks at the camera. Yipes! All right. Well, let's try my strength save. Guess it would help if I remembered to open up the character sheet for the zombie. Strength save, something we're good at. Roar! And we fail by 1. Son of... Alright. Well, let's see. Lightning damage, we will take all of that. And then, yes indeed, we will get about there and then fall into the water. And
Does it by chance pass through the swarm of flies to electrocute them?
That is a possibility. I'm going to say, let's Hitchhiker's Guide this and 42% or below chance. Look at that.
It's my own personal bug zapper.
Hey, it worked pretty well.
I was gonna say, you made a bug zapper.
Alright, anything else there for your turn?
No, I think that'll be it for now.
Alright, over to Bonjon Bovi, who was just flanked, and now both of the guys are dead / in the water.
This zombie here, is that down in water?
It is. It's like 5 to 8 feet below you. You can still stab it from above. You would actually get a +1 attack bonus for the high ground.
Well, then I think I will.
Alright.
How does that +1?
We would
bonus
just factor
yeah.
it in after
Okay,
the
gotcha,
end.
gotcha.
Yeah. If you roll a 13, we'll just know that it still hits. Well, crap. +1 to attack is still only a 9 as you break out the lightsaber there, or the bong saber, as it were.
Did you say bong saber?
Yeah, buddy.
When did it become a bong?
I don't know. Once Jay and Silent Bob got their hands on it. Anybody want to throw an inspiration at that, or are we going to just leave that as is? Last
Don't
session of the
bother.
month.
Oh,
I
never
think,
mind.
I think it's up to you, buddy.
I was just gonna say don't bother, but if it's the last session of the month, then send
Right.
it.
Yeah, but
I'll go for one.
all right. So yeah, we'll subtract 1 inspo from Paul and subtract 12 radiant damage off that zombie floating down there. And anything else for your turn?
That'll be all.
Alrighty. So Lilith is going to... Well, she looks down at the decapitated zombie that just fell into the river and kind of throws a glance over at Ozzy and shrugs. Turns around and looks back at the field behind her. And let's see what's going on here. Marcus is... That's right, he landed on top of this zombie. That's why we're overlapping like that. And there is a zombie right there, but she doesn't want to get involved in what's already a precariously balanced situation. I think she's kind of done. There's really nothing up here. She kind of looks at the the seemingly impenetrable dome and just kind of puts a hand out to touch it and looks back at the rest of you. It's cold to the touch. It does not inflict damage, though. And that's all she's got, so we'll pass it over to Genzo's turn.
Alrighty. So, are there any of those swarms anywhere close or no?
There is one still floating over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Those
and then
are
another over here, yeah.
Let's see. And Lilith's taken care of all those other zombies. So basically, no real zombies except the one. Okay, I'll have Genzo. Let's see. Target the swarm over here.
Very good. Yeah, that one looks like it's going to give chase to Ozzy if it survives till its next turn.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the spell. Oh, here we go.
Sometimes that spell deceives me. I'm like, oh, touch, it's got to be within melee reach, and then I see 120 feet. I'm like, oh, I guess not.
Yeah, exactly.
Poof. Yeah, that swarm just explodes with necrotic energy. That's 9 times the amount of damage it can take.
And is there a zombie next to him at all, or no?
There is not. The 2 zombies nearest are dead and in the water.
Okay, fine, cool. All right, so he'll fly over to where Lilith is.
All right.
So 5, 10, 15. Oh, actually, can he get to over here?
Where is here? I didn't see a ping. Oh, there it is. You could get over there if you have the movement to reach it.
Yeah, he's got flight. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is the square north of Lilith a space that he can land on, or no?
It is, yes. This entire section over here is solid ground. There is one of those weird little kind of will-o-wisp things, but it's not as dangerous. But yeah, one of those floating light bulb kind of things.
All right. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna use my new feature.
Another feature.
All right. So bonus action, he can impart one of the following: an ally within line of sight may move 10 feet. So he'll give that movement over to, I guess, the person that's furthest away. So that's Bon John Bovi. So, Bon, if you want to move 10 feet, you can do so.
Does it provoke an attack of opportunity if I do?
It does not. This thing does not have the reach on you.
Well, then I will. Yoink. I'll go there.
Sweet.
And turn, thanks.
All right. Well, let's see. Oslo Aruk is going to maintain stealth. It's worked out pretty well for her so far. The zombies will continue with their turn. That will entail an athletics check. That's worked out really well for them. Hey, finally, something average. All right, so we will scamper on up to the boulder right here. And looks like we're coming after Bonjon Bovi the long way around. And we're going to try for a weapon attack. And unless your armor class got pathetically low, that is going to sail wide to the side and comes nowhere close to hitting you.
Easily deflected with my lightsaber.
Oh, geez, yeah, in that case, the rusty blade that it came at you with is now sitting on the bridge, and it has no access to a weapon attack for going further. There's this zombie way down here that got caught up a few rounds ago and is just floating away. We'll see if it can take control. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. Hey, a 22! Well, shit. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, well, 1 or 2. 1! Alright, well, it's not as interesting as it could have been. We will get up onto the backside of this weird lion ogre statue and continue along that direction. Gonna need another athletics check here. Rolling pretty good. Hop on over to the next boulder. And then we are going to hurl ourselves at Ozzy and try to get an attack off in midair. It's going to be a grab attack, so that'll be interesting if it hits. Yep, we almost grab the vacant space below your broom. Instead, we can't even claim to have done that, as somehow we end up way the hell over here. And yeah, we're back in the water. That's all we got for that one. And last but not least, the locust swarm is going to go after 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one of you? 1, 2. Looks like it's Marcus. All right. We're going to sail over Bonchon Bovi's threatened range. And then come down behind Marcus here. And see what we got. Whoop. Yeah, his armor class is a 13, so 14 will hit for 11 physical damage there on Marcus. Half of that rounded down because you are raging.
So 5?
5 is correct. And then we will subtract 1 round of rage from you, as it is now your turn.
Okie doke. Let's see.
Got a swarm in front of you and a zombie beneath you. That zombie's kicking itself because it forgot to take its turn a few seconds ago. Ah!
Wah, wah. Let's see. Is it okay? I get the feeling it's not, but I'm gonna just ask just in case. Is it possible for me to like twist myself on the zombie while at the like try and damage it while at the same time like try to swing my axe at the locusts?
If you have multiple attacks, then you could do such. Like if you had extra attack or a bonus attack of some sort.
Damn it, I don't.
Sounds like a level 5 unlock then.
Balls. Okay. Ooh, I've got an idea. Can I have my giant boar take its turn first, since it and I share the same initiative?
Technically, summoned creatures and the like always take their turn after you. It's something to do with the action economy, but yeah, they always go after the commander.
All right, this will still work. I'm sure this will still work. Then I'll aim my axe at I'll go to swing my axe at the locusts.
Okay. Target AC 15. That will hit and kill it. Final swarm is done.
And for my bonus action, I'll jump off of the zombie.
Okay.
Just go right here. And then for the boar's action, I will have the boar attack the zombie.
Sounds like a plan. Well, thank goodness it's a natural 20. That will kill it outright.
Yeehaw! Go Pumbaa!
And let's see. We've got still one more zombie stand-in, one in the drink, so we will proceed to the next round here. Ozzy is up.
I shoot Pumbaa. No, I'm just kidding. That's to shoot the zombie in the water
Oh, geez.
with me.
Well, that one is just got a pair of hit points left after that shot connects right with its eye socket.
And I'll move. How far am I away from these two? I'll stay here. And that'll be me.
All right, that's over to Merlin.
I'm going to, again, lightning lure the zombie closest to Bon John Bovi.
All right. Strength saving throw. We got... Hey, this time we made it! 17. Do we take half damage, or is that an all or nothing? That is an all or nothing. All right. That's your action. Any movement or bonus?
I cannot cast a spell as a bonus action.
If you have a bonus action spell, you can, because the mechanics are as long as one of the two spells is a cantrip, you can cast two spells in a round. Of course, one has to be action, one has to be bonus action, and one has to be cantrip, one is leveled. Those are the pre-qualifiers.
All of them seem to be actions, so I guess all I can do is move. I will move closer towards the dome.
Very good.
Pretty much right there.
Okay. Well, while you're finishing up the move, we'll have Bon John Bovi take his turn.
Smack.
Sugar smack. Give me a smack and I'll smack you back. Wow, another miss. Man, who taught this guy how to fight?
I'm still learning with the lightsaber. This is my first combat with it. It swings weird, all right? It's weightless, you know?
Yeah, very true.
Azael spends a hero point and just kind of give Bon Jovi pointers like, you need to swing it harder.
You need to aim the weapon.
No, you gotta finesse it. You're swinging too hard.
aim it towards the zombie.
Go with the grain.
This is hilarious. It's like Genzo's like, get a move on. Ozzy's like, less, more finesse. It's like poor Bon. He's just getting yelled at.
Oh man!
As he sits on his broom.
And Marcus in his rage is just yelling, technique!
But yeah, Bon John, roll a d8.
All right, do I hit it this time?
Roll a die 8. If you get a 2 or better, that'll hit.
Remind me what the thing is. Is it slash roll, right?
Correct. /R space whatever the dice combination is. All right.
Perfect.
Well, now we have
Lucky number 7.
both of these zombies left with 2 hit points each.
That'll be all.
Okay, well.
Wait, no, that's not all.
Oh.
I forgot that I'm an Eldritch Knight and I have Magic Missile. I could probably tap this one to knock it off and probably tap a couple other ones.
Can you do that as a bonus action, or are you going to action surge?
No, I was thinking I was going to action surge.
Oh, okay.
How many enemies we got left? Is it just 2 or am I missing one?
I think it's just the 2, yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to action surge, Magic Missile, these last 2 dudes.
All right.
I was going to say if you wanted to save that, when it gets to their turn, they'll die anyway.
Yeah, I got 2 more spell slots. I never use them.
Fair enough.
Well, with that, we can close out the initiative. That will blast them away, even if you rolled minimum damage on each missile. And no sooner does the combat conclude, you can still hear the roaring waterfall up to the north here, as well as a faint voice coming from the direction of the shrine. Thank you for ridding this holy site of the filth of the undead. If you would do but one more favor, and take their bodies from this site so that they do not pollute these sacred waters.
Sure.
There's kind of
He's
a
gonna
lot of
follow
them.
us.
You want us to drag all these out of here?
Genzo's like, I shall do it. And
Could
then
I recommend that
he'll jump.
anybody with a magic bag of holding could just like stuff all the bodies into the bag?
I do have a few spare, so
I got a bag of holding.
Just remember, I think the bag of holding has like a 500-pound weight limit, and zombies are not light.
I feel like everybody in the party has a bag of holding, though.
More than
So we
likely.
can, like divvy it up.
Yeah. I mean, we can divvy it out and then just dump the bodies out away later.
like burn them. Little
Yeah.
Viking funeral.
Yep. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Start gathering them up. And I'll go see if I can find Aslo. Unless she's
One second.
stop hiding.
What'd she look like?
Let me get these zombies out of here real quick. Yeah, we had a lot of locusts. Oh, and then one of them hiding under Lilith. Get that. Looks like 13 zombies in total that we will clear out of the site. And yes, this water genasi, if you had to guess, possibly air genasi, steps out from her hiding space over here. Thank you so much. You saved me. They were going to slay me for certain.
You're welcome.
As long as you're alright.
We are happy to help. And then and Genzo will basically introduce the party to Aslo.
She introduces herself in turn. I am Oslo, a novice spellcaster. I was on a field trip with the entire class when the landscape shifted around us, and I was removed, or they vanished. I'm not certain which happened, but I've been trying to reconnect with them or anybody living since.
Is this the place that you were supposed to be, or is this new? And what the heck is that?
This is not, and she starts to answer as this spiritual, angelic guardian of the shrine manifests as soon as the dome expires. Thank you for clearing the undead from this holy site. It is said that their numbers are seemingly endless in these days. Heroes such as yourselves will be called upon and needed at every turn, at every crossroads. It is not much, but I will bestow this charm upon you in hopes that it may aid your quest going forward. And the spirit asks that each of you step forward to the shrine and kneel respectfully so that it may bestow this charm upon you.
Bon respectfully waits his turn, and also to see what happens to the other people first.
Very
I'll
cool.
go ahead and kneel.
We are going to break out the Book of Many Things for this one. And
Oh, shit.
each of you will have the Charm of the Moon. Copy that text onto your character sheet. It is a one-time thing, but it will allow you to create the effects of a 5th level spell or lower.
Do you need to supply the material components for the spell?
Requires no spell components.
Where do you pull that from? Is it in like handouts or something?
You can type in Charm of the Moon into the SRD and see if it allows you to drag-drop it onto your character sheet. I'm guessing probably not, so you'll probably just have to manually copy-paste the text onto your sheet somewhere.
I got you.
Could you copy and paste that on my character sheet, please? Because I don't know how to do that.
You can totally search it in the the compendium.
All right, so on the right side of your sheet there, Marcus, if you scroll down below where it says Wild Surge, you see that little plus sign there?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and click that. And that's how you'll be able to input a new ability.
Dude, a 5th level spell or lower? Very cool.
Oh, yeah. And then just copy-paste that text right into that open box that you just opened. And then once you've done so, close the box out to lock it, and you're good to go. And once each of you...
did it wrong then.
You don't have to do it right there, but that's one of the easier ways to do it so that it's at least on the front of your sheet and easily visible in case of need. But once you've each been given the charm by the spirit will vanish back from whence it came, and the site takes on a nice holy silence. Nice reverence. There's a definite feeling of, I don't want to say safety, because this place was just invaded by undead, but this place does seem to offer a natural refuge of sort in that respect.
I gotta look up 5th level and below spells now so I can freaking figure so I'll know what spells I can use.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't even have to be
Yeah,
on
barbarians, like, what is this?
right. Doesn't have to be on your class list. So I mean, the sky's the limit.
I know. Oh, what do you mean on my class list? I'm a barbarian. I can't use spells.
Exactly.
I know exactly what spell I'm going to use.
Oh boy.
Same.
Polymorph.
Oh no. Polymorph is for amateurs. Hallow.
So at this point, we have obtained a new NPC for this party. We may choose to continue forward with Oslo Aruk, who has identified herself as a spellcaster of some sort, or we can continue forth with Lilith. Whichever one we do not choose will make their way back to the castle and be available for selection at the next rest/downtime juncture.
Check out Hallow for the 5th level spell.
That was not bad. My vote's on the new platform.
Yeah, I say we take Lilith still.
Did she really? She really didn't do much this combat, right?
She basically like rushed forward and kind of took a lot of blows and killed a bunch of zombies, right?
She did kill a lot of zombies. She's basically invisible to the zombies, so none of them were able to attack her. And she did kind of body block on a few occasions because since they couldn't see her, they couldn't really get past her either.
Well, yeah, never mind. Let's keep her. I was mistaken.
Hang on. I just got. This may sound stupid, but I just got the perfect idea for a spell that I can cast right now.
Okay.
I want to cast Awaken on my boar.
No impulse control at all, huh?
I'm gonna have an amazing smart boar companion.
Can I cast
Love
the
it.
spell magic? At a 5th level.
Let's see. Okay, so it is charmed for 30 days. After that, it chooses whether it wants to remain friendly. Okay. You have the character sheet. You can make the statistic adjustments accordingly as the it definitely takes on a new sentience in its eyes.
Does the charm upcast the spell?
What?
Like, if I choose a 3rd level spell, does it upcast it to 5th level, or is it just 5th level spells or below?
It will cast it at the raw level, but you can choose any level of spell 1 through 5.
Alright.
Could be used as a break in case of emergencies, because you could cast a teleportation circle if we ever need to get back home.
How do I update its intelligence?
There should be a gear cog wheel that opens up when you kind of move over the character sheet. When you click that, you can make a manual adjustment.
I see.
And Lilith is going to go do something here at the side of the shrine as she cuts off a large chunk of flesh from her forearm and breaks out mortar and pestle and some other druidic alchemical supplies. They definitely have a druidic sense to them. They're made entirely of wood. And she starts pressing some kind of dirty, stinky salve together. Got 2 natural 20s. She calls over to Bon John Bovey after the salve has been created. This may be distasteful, disgusting even, to one such as yourself, I understand. But if you are willing, this salve will impart a resistance to the zombie infection.
Wow.
Lay it on me, man. I've had grosser shit on me.
This is her special ability. To do this, she must willingly suffer 10% of her maximum hit point value to use her remaining druidic powers. To concoct a salve that will grant a single creature advantage on any orange infection saving throws until the next long rest. She may do this 3 times per long rest.
Damn. Well done, Lilith. Well done.
The downside of this, and we'll just save ourselves the trouble going forward, do not attempt to waste your magics or potions on restoratives for me. I do not exist in that same life force as you do.
Oh, well, Genzo will say, in that case, then, you should not be doing this.
It is something that you will find necessary and I have plenty of undead energy to spare.
He will nod.
Especially if we are facing the undead who will not be attacking me.
He will nod.
Well, with that, we will send Oslo back to the keep. I'm going to go back to the start page. Add her over to your NPC list. So now we have Opie Trev, Otrell, Lilith, and Revolver Rick, in addition to Oslo Aruk. 5 NPCs to choose from. And there she goes. If there is nothing else that we want to do here, we can certainly proceed when we're ready.
I'm up for that.
People are wanting to give. There was somebody wanting to give me a staff.
Yeah, I was giving you the staff of defense. We'll need to attune to it, but at least you have it.
I will gladly take that.
Are we going to spend the 1 hour short rest to attune? This does seem a peaceful place.
I'll get my action surge back if we want to do a short rest. That's cool with me.
It
Sure.
is.
I can get some spells.
It is still fairly early in the day, I will say. If we head back to this location here, remember the size of the map. We have traveled like 3,500 feet from our home base at this point.
I can take the time to get to know my newly awakened boar buddy better.
I like it. Yeah, let's
What's his name?
Boomba.
What else?
I'm gonna go ahead and pop my second wind before we do the long rest, so I can get that back too and get some HP.
Okay. And since we are knocking that out, and we just finished a combat, let's go ahead and hit that level up button as well. Some of you are going to go up to level 5, some of you level 6, some of you level 7, some of you might even go up to level 8 if you've obtained all 3 bonus level opportunities by this point of the campaign: Beskar, Annual, and Hype Train.
You know it.
All tables will be ascending 1 level here in our 10th session. Minimum level 5 for everyone. You can go ahead, start knocking that out as you wish. And anything else that you want to do during this short rest, and then we will start deciding which way we're gonna go next. I don't think my headset is working. There's usually a little more excitement for level ups than this.
Quick question.
I'm reading spells.
Oh, it's because I got pushed to talk. I'm over here like, oh hell yeah, extra attack.
I have a question or two. If I am able to multi-class, how do I multi-class?
I highly recommend not doing that on this level up.
Okay, well, for future reference.
When you use the Character Mancer, you will see the option to select your class. There will also be an option to select a new class for multi-class features. It's all pretty self-explanatory there in the Character Mancer, better than I will be able to recall it and convey here.
Well, I see a thing that says multi-class 1 of 4 and then plus and minus. Is that what you're talking about?
Correct. The big thing to keep in mind for it is if you do add a class, make sure to subtract your existing barbarian class, because by default it just assumes you're going to want to level up with what you've been doing. When you multi-class, Now you have to pay attention to any time you level up, because by default it's going to want to level up the last thing you did. And if all you do is plus the new class and don't subtract the old class, it's going to give you 2 level ups, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, hey, I'm level 7, I'm level 9, I'm level 11. It's, oh, well, you shouldn't have done that.
I have 2 new spells I'm super excited about.
Nice. All right, so just
2 whole weapon swings.
all right, so yeah, just level up right now, and I forget the rule. We don't assume we have a long rest. So basically, the spells are whatever we've used, we've already used, right?
Correct. Yeah, the tried and true that we go with is anything that you have spent or taken is still the case. Anything that you gain with the level up, you do get. And then to add on to that, we are taking a short rest at this time of the level up. So anything that you want to do with the short rest or anything that you get back from that is going to be in effect.
Ooh, fantastic! I get
Do sorcerers get spell slots on short rests?
I don't know offhand.
No, they don't. Just warlocks, as far as I know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense since they only have 3 spells for their entire freaking careers.
Yeah, when they hit level 16.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, my 3rd spell.
all right. Here we go. 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, if you've single classed all the way to this point, and you're a martial class, level 5 is where you're gonna get that extra attack.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. That's why I was saying not to multi-class on this one.
Sure.
You're gonna want that extra attack.
Sure.
Yep. And Genzo's Blade Singer 6.
I'm 1 level away.
All right. And once you've gotten your level ups and your short rest benefits, let's go ahead and choose a direction, whichever way we think that we want to go next. We pretty much went straight south from the farms, and then we got lost in this cherry blossom wood, and now we are all the way in the thick of it now.
Hey, is it possible to buy from shop again right quick?
It is not at this point, no, not unless we have somebody who summons the merchant to the field of play.
Is
I have
anybody
that.
able, is anybody
I have
able
that
to do
option.
that? Can you do that, please?
Yeah. He has been summoned.
Sweet. Because, let's see. Where do I find the thing again? The buying option? Or the shop inventory?
Okay, so that's in the
I'll
text.
tag you in the link.
And just remember that we do have between sessions to always look these things over so that we can expedite any purchases in the field. I have personally experienced, as have some of our parties, the great, the merchant's here, and then next thing we know, 2 hours of gameplay have passed because everybody breaks out the book and it devolves into a big old thing, and very few people are satisfied by such a session. So,
Agree.
what we can do to expedite these processes, I have made as easy as possible by putting this spreadsheet together with all the prices, and you can look at that at any time.
Okay, I see it. I see it now, but yeah, I see it now. But I'm going to ask the merchants, like, do you happen to have thieves' tools?
I've got all the standard inventory.
How much for a set of thieves' tools?
Oh boy. Yeah, this is exactly what I hope to avoid by building the spreadsheet.
It's like
The looking
500?
up of everything on the spot.
I'm gonna get a cloak of protection.
I'm sorry, sir. But you did not account. But you did not account for the barbarian spontaneously deciding to put a level in artificer.
Standard says 25. Wait, are you multi-classed? You butthole. It's 25 gold, according to, whatever, roll 20.
Alright.
That's the 25 gold for the thieves' tools, so that I can actually do artificer shit, please. That's all I needed.
Alright, I'm hoping the answer is yes. Marcus's minimum intelligence meets the requirements to spontaneously take a spellcasting class, right? 13?
You know that you can't cast spells while raging, right? Or concentrate on them?
My intelligence is 12.
Yeah, you would not be eligible for multi-classing into any spellcasting class until you raise that up.
Shit. What do I do now?
Take a level of barbarian.
This is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, spontaneity is fine in-game. Out of game, you do have to obey the mechanics, the system mechanics, so it's not just something like my character wants to take a spellcasting class, so I'm going to do it. Like, I get the in-game motivation behind it, but of course, out of game, if you don't qualify, these are like things that you need to kind of plot your path.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to take out the level of artificer. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, undoing things in the character mancer, I'm not sure offhand in that respect either.
I think if
Sorry.
you're dead set on Artificer and you're going to raise your intelligence later, I think you can just go to the little wheel and like click it off. Like it's not your class. See if you
Hang
click
on,
like
I
the little
accidentally
wheel.
exited out of the game. I'm sorry.
If you click on the little wheel and look on the left hand side, there should be like second class Artificer. I think you just click the little tick and it'll take it off.
I feel stupid right now.
You gotta manually remove all of the features and stat adjustments. I would just ignore it until after the game. Set your HP back to whatever it was, and then just ignore whatever features you got until later, and you can remove them.
I'm pretty sure you can just toggle it.
My AC went up by 1.
I'm going to be the first wizard ever that doesn't take fireball.
I don't know what.
That's illegal. You can't do that. You have to take fireball. It's the law.
I'm what you call it? I'm amphibious. I took tidal wave instead.
Okay, HP. I'm really sorry.
essentially
I'm
the same
really
thing.
sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
Just whatever your
Yeah.
HP gain would have been, subtract it. It's probably like 8 for artificers or 10 or something. And then simply ignore whatever spell slots that it gave you until the end of the game. And I'm going to walk you through doing all this later.
Take a look at the spell Destructive Wave.
Damn it! I accidentally
What level's
exited out
that?
of the thing again.
What level's destructive wave?
5th level. It's a paladin spell.
Oh, I should have all the spells on that. Oh, I didn't go fucking down far enough there, so. Oh, damn.
Right?
I've already decided to cast Summon Celestial.
That's
It'll be
also
really
good.
fun. I just love summoning magic. It's so fun. I kind of regret being Blade Singer. I wish I was Conjuration.
I'm trying to abuse the transmutive ability that the sorcerer has, and so I can turn other magic, like a fire spell, into lightning or vice versa.
That's pretty cool.
I took, as my 5th level, I took the spells Lightning Bolt and Fireball.
Nice. I have Dispel Magic, Haste, and I've got the Scrolls for Counter Spell and Tidal Wave. And I'm going to learn Life Transference, which is like the only wizard healing spell.
That's actually pretty good.
One of my favourite spells is the fact that it doubles the amount of damage you take, so you're kind of hoping to take a lot of damage.
In my head, I immediately think of just sapping an enemy's health and transferring that health to an ally.
I game the system.
So I currently have no gold on this character.
I also have no gold. Don't worry about it. Our friends are wonderful sugar daddies. I do have a sock filled with like copper that I picked up somewhere. But like that's all the money that I've got.
Okay, so I'm a level 5 barbarian with 47 HP. I'm just gonna ignore all the artificer shit until I have the appropriate intelligence to multi-class. And I'm sorry for all this.
It's okay, we're taking a break then anyway.
So with becoming a epic supporter and all of that, does that add to the amount of gold I have? Because I don't think I did that on this character. I think I did it on my other one.
I'm not sure.
Because I know one of you gave me 1,000 gold. I know that much. And I already had 500.
Yeah, if you're an epic supporter, depending on the, if you look at the channel that has the perks, there's a whole bunch. So you know, you can kind of like copy them down. So some of them happen every session, and some of them happen on a monthly basis. So yeah, have a look at the channel.
I just feel really stupid now. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
It's cool, man. We got it fixed.
Yeah, no worries.
Are you guys sure?
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You have an enormous. The pig is huge, right? Like it's large.
Yeah.
You got a now sentient giant boar, which is kind of cool.
Yep. And you've got 2 attacks now, so I can just imagine this huge barbarian riding this intelligent boar, swinging like big weapons, smacking.
Yeah, both of us getting 2 attacks is huge.
It is. It's basically the power level jump is massive.
Marcus, you should
Okay,
take
I'm sorry.
Marcus, you should take a mounted combatant. Sorry.
Oh shit! You know what I'm gonna get you? Let's see how much the saddle of the cavalier is.
Is a lance a barbarian weapon?
Yep.
We are back and ready to proceed when y'all are done with your level ups and rests.
I think that we're all set.
Hey, DM, I just want to apologize again for that whole thing. I'm really sorry.
Dude, that's okay, man. It's just one of those weird things, like leveling up and undoing the level is one of the harder things to do in the Character Mancer.
Yeah, I figured that out at level 4 because I was like, oh, I'll do a stat boost, and then it didn't help me at all. So I was like, oh, I'll take a feat instead, and now I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll get a saddle of the cavalier and I'll put it into the channels. I'm gonna give it to the huge boar rider. I'll post it later so that we can keep gaming.
All right, sounds good. Well, that is entirely on you guys, though. We are on the other side, or maybe still in the thick of these weird woods. The cherry blossom woods, as it were, Sakura no Mori. But which direction do we want to go from here?
How big are each of these tiles?
Not very big at all. I think 250 feet per hex.
Okay, right on. Do you guys want to see what's over on the other side of this bridge, or do we got a direction in mind, or what?
I was thinking towards the bridge.
I kind of want to see what's over there.
Azzy will go anywhere with water.
I'll go where everyone else goes.
Yeah, Mr. Artificer.
All right, yep. So just have a look in the chat. I posted the saddle of the Cavalier. So just remember that you've got this one. You can drag it into your character sheet. But basically, you can't be dismounted, and attack rolls against your mount have disadvantage.
Is a barbarian artificer a barbificer or an artbarian?
Barbificer. Oh, this was great.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I basically just gave myself the fifth level in barbarian,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna ignore all the artificer shit until I'm actually able to use it.
Oh,
Until I'm
okay.
able to level into it.
There you go. That's a solid workaround. Well, okay. If we're heading up towards the bridge, I guess that's what we're going to do. Let's have each of you roll a die 20 first as we try to navigate these weird woods again.
Oof.
Oh!
A nat 20. That is very nice.
And also, out of curiosity, why is the necklace of Fireball the 4-bead necklace? Why is it less than the 3-bead?
It's a bargain. Don't ask questions.
That sounds like a typo.
See, I told you not to ask questions.
It's because one's a fake. Two of them are fake.
Yeah, I felt like they were supposed to be 300 per bead, but I'm not recalling the math. It's been a few months since I last worked on that thing.
So we can keep it the way it is. It's fantastic.
The temptation to throw a bead of fireball at my feet and yell smoke about them.
Well, the natural 20 is basically what I'm looking for, as we will not have to worry about... let's see if we can do this justice like we did last time around. So much fun when the movement tracker functions. It's like that video that I saw recently of Billy Corgan riding on the roller coaster. But yes, at long last we will make our way to the bridge, and we can make our way over it.
Where are we going?
Alright. Let's get this opened up a little more. There's a little something out there, it would seem.
Ooh, a little shack, perhaps?
Yeah, possibly something worth exploring.
While we're traveling, can I attune to the cloak of protection that I purchased from the thing from the merchant?
Not while traveling. We would need to take a short rest for that.
I think, could we say that we did it when we first summoned him?
Didn't you have to attune to the Staff of Defense as well? Each item takes a separate hour.
I would suggest staff of defense first.
I'll do the Staff of Defense first then.
Okay. Well, this is a random encounter, so let's have each of you drop your tokens somewhere on the south side of the map within the first 20 feet or so. First 4 squares. Anywhere on the south side of the map within the first 4 squares. Just drag your character sheet out to that spot of the map and it will drop your token into that space. Instead of opening your character sheet, you're dragging your character sheet.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a very handy way, like if you ever accidentally are holding onto your token and you hit the backspace button and delete your token, you can drag it back out without having to wait for me to do it. Or
What do you mean?
situations
Your
like this.
character just poofs.
Yeah, exactly. Or that's what happened. All right. So first 20 feet though. Genzo, Marcus, and Bon John Bovi are all past the line of scrimmage there. There we go.
Foul.
There we go. Now we got a classic I formation going on here. And apparently the pseudo dragon is the quarterback.
Hut, hut.
Scoot back, Genzo. You're going to get the yellow flag. Encroachment. Offsides. Offense.
Almost forgot Pumbaa. How dare I?
There we go. Oh, God, and Puma's the running back. Oh, man, this defense is screwed. Whatever you guys find in here, I think you guys are going to be just fine. All right.
How do I mount myself on Pumbaa again? Because I was riding Pumbaa.
You should be able to just drag your token right on top of it. If there are any layering issues, I can fix that. Just, boom. There we go. One day they will give players control over layering, which will be invaluable because there's no reason why a monster should ever be in front of you as you move onto its space. I am pretty excited about the new monster manual coming out this coming week. If you got a game store nearby you, apparently they are getting early access on the 5th of February. Otherwise, you got to wait till the 15th, I think, to get it at like Barnes & Noble or Amazon or other stores. And that will complete our 24-25 books, and I will finally start making decisions on whether we're going to make a full conversion or not. Okay, well from here let's have each of you roll initiative, and we're going to try something new here. If you have grown accustomed to clicking your token and then rolling initiative off of your sheet, just try rolling the initiative off of your sheet. Don't click your token. And let's see if everything works as it should. If it does, then we do not have to worry about that anymore.
Holy crap.
Look at that. Wow, natural 20, and you still got outdone by 75% of the party.
A plus 10 initiative.
My initiative is, or my dexterity is not great.
Not so much. You don't need it when you got plate mail.
I'm saying, bro, you get
I've
it.
got 10. I
Holy
have 10 in dexterity.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Wow, everybody got over a fucking 20? Okay.
Wow.
Wow, we got the speed eye defense here. All right, well,
I have
Ozzy.
alert.
We have alert. Post alert.
I don't know what we're fighting, but it's
It's plus 5 initiative, and you can't be surprised.
So Bon John Bovi actually got a 26.
Oh,
I don't have alert. Somebody just said they do.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Oh.
Oh, just beat me out.
So let's see. 27.
How do you have plus 10 to your initiative?
Because I'm fucking amazing. And also I have rakish audacity. I can add my charisma to my initiative rolls for
Okay.
Swashbuckler Rogue.
Let's get this set up and go ahead and proceed. We do not, as of yet, see any foes, but we do kind of have a weird suspicion as we enter this area of the island on the river Note the shady sections are meant to represent the leaves and the branches of the trees up above, even though they look like they're just stumps. That's not what they actually are. This is just kind of more of a movement-friendly map so that you're not just looking at the tops of the trees. But as you're making your way into this site, your instincts kind of kick in, and you're just like, this is an area that's perfect for an ambush. So everybody's like, got your weapons out, starting to prepare spells that you might in this kind of situation. Of course, as soon as your turn comes up in the initiative. But as we are in the turn order, go ahead and take it away. Merlin's got the top spot here by 1.
I think I'm just going to prepare action lightning lure.
Alrighty. Oh, poor Lilith. She only got an 18 on her initiative.
Slow it.
No, I said 10 feet up is fine. What makes you think 15 feet is okay? That's break. Come on, man. No, you're good. Oh.
Raise up to 100 is like, hit me now.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me. I'm assuming in the event that something unfriendly makes its appearance, then Merlin is going to unleash the lightning lure.
The second I see an unfriendly just pop its head around a corner, I'm gonna zap it in the face.
All right. Are you staying in this square? You can still move and then ready your action after that, because once you ready your action, that's the only thing you can do is the action. You won't get your bonus action or your movement. You'll have to take those sides of it now.
I think I'm going to, for movement, I'm going to float up to the nearest and highest branch that I can potentially get to with my winged boots.
Okay, these are some pretty tall trees, so you can definitely get 30 feet high or so and get yourself on a branch right over here. And if you click your token and click the little circle that opens up at the bottom, you'll see all the different icons that we can use to decorate our tokens to indicate different status effects, positive or negative. If you scroll almost all the way to the bottom, you'll see the wings with the different height elevations that we've been using to indicate such things. And then the clock I like to use for readied actions. Okay, so you are done. Let's pass it to Ozzy's turn.
I was typing it up, but I'll just ask you. I forgot to say, is it okay to have attuned to my angel wings item you gave me? The attendant of
you had the
Ellen
hour.
Holden?
Yeah. If you needed to attune to something over that hour, you definitely had the time.
I just completely forgot that I had to.
Yeah, don't forget your annual relic. Those things are cool. Thank you for your support.
Love you.
Much
I'm
love, brother.
just gonna keep an eye out as a. Oh, Actually, I'll drop off the broom. Just kind of drop to the ground, and I will kind of come. I'll make a stealth roll, and I'll go up to the left over here. $25. This is 25. Yeah, I'll move here as stealthy as I can, and just keep an eye out for ambushers.
Okay. If you are in fact moving with stealth, it's half your movement, and then you can roll your stealth roll. Typically that would take an action, but as a rogue you can of course bonus action that.
Absolutely.
Alternatively, you can say I move my full speed and then try to stealth at the end of it, so you can kind of nerf the system there, but anything that's especially perceptive will be like, well, he's over there somewhere. I just saw him frickin' dart from point A to point B.
No, he would have been moving. He'll take the dash. It would have been moving stealthy from the beginning. So 28.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I think you're okay there.
A plus 18.
Ow!
But yeah, Azil just kind of hide behind the tree, keep an eye out.
Alright, Genzo is up next.
Alright. Gotta move over to the other side and yeah, send the owl out as well.
Alright. You should have your token for the owl you can drag out for yourself.
Ah, sorry.
No worries. Bet y'all weren't expecting to infiltrate the Yakuza in this weird copse of woods, huh?
Not really, no.
My goal is to sneak up behind them. I'll be like, what you looking for?
Enter.
Well, alrighty. Oh, look at this. I've got a Yakuza assassin right here in the middle of the woods. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Oh,
Like,
no.
actually, like, he greets us?
No.
Oh.
It's not going to be that easy.
I was like, oh, okay.
Alright, yeah, cool. Bam, 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 bam. Bon John Bovi, over to you.
Get him!
What the hell? Oh, ah!
It's still, like, daytime out, right? Like, we've got light?
As much as we are provided with, I didn't drag the darkness layer over here, so technically our line of sight is limited to 60 feet.
Okay. Does my lightsaber give off light at all? Like, does it get the sun sword kind of aura, or not really?
Not to that extent. It's like
5 feet?
It's like 10 feet, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Sorry, I did not try to cast that. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah. And just a reminder, a certain Eye of Unknown Origin grants Genzo True Sight.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna... Oh, Genzo, are you sneaking? Are you doing rogue shit?
He's doing a flying predator shit.
Oh.
So yeah, stealth.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll kind of move up to this tree here, and just kind of follow Genzo along on the ground, and that'll be it, I suppose.
Well, alright. Where did my darkness go? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Since we're above, oh, nope, never mind.
There we
never
go.
mind.
Okay, and that brings up an important point. It won't be pertinent in the here and now, but it'll definitely be a useful talking point later on. Is Merlin also the one who has the epic boon of True Sight?
No, that is,
That's your other
Spartan.
guy? Gotcha.
yes.
Well, we will have the reveal here, but as you are playing a character with True Sight in the other game, definitely try to retain this for future instances. As Genzo has had a very up-close and personal encounter recently with these Class D undead, the True Sight, as he has properly had the time to attune to it and had enough time to observe these undead, True Sight reveals that there are tethers attached to these undead that you can only see through true sight. They are seemingly made of a pulsating necrotic energy. If anybody is familiar with the video game Death Stranding, this is definitely inspired by that, by the beach tethers. But as you follow these tethers up from the zombies, they are attached to what appear to be the spirits or souls of those who would otherwise be attached to these bodies. And these souls are in a state of torment and agony. They are a horrifying thing to look upon. If you are not a seasoned adventurer, they might cause you to rethink this profession entirely. And that is what you see with the true sight. Some lingering aspect of life still attached to these zombies that in some way probably explains why they are still affected by necrotic damage, by cold damage, by poison damage, things that undead are almost always immune to. These orange undead are still affected by. Alright, so with that being done, Bon John Bovi is up next.
I just went. Did we do a whole round?
Did you move?
Yeah, I moved up to the tree.
Oh, gotcha,
I was
gotcha.
Like,
Are you only moving? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I don't have anything to whack at or anything, I don't think.
All right. Well, let's pass it over to Marcus and Pumbaa.
Alright, so I'm going to have 15, 20, 25, 30. Just move, like, right there. And then I'm going to use an action to have my alchemy jug produce oil. And then I'm going to put the oil on my great axe.
Oh. All right, bonus action and action. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right,
and
then movement.
And that'll be it for my turn.
Very good. Lilith is going to roll a perception check. We're gonna cover this ground over here. Remember, as one of these orange undead herself, she moves 50 feet per turn, and that is an important distinction. Genzo does see her soul likewise tethered to this undead husk.
Thanks. That's great. Yep.
Yep.
Not horrifying. Nope.
All right, back to the top of the round, where it is Merlin's turn. What's your undead eyes see? All is clear over here. Something is hiding, I'm certain.
With my winged boots, can I only fly 30 feet in the air, or can I go even higher?
I think. Let's see. You have a flying speed equal to your walking speed, so, I mean, if your movement speed is 30, you could keep moving 30 feet higher each round if you wanted to. You'll eventually get to the top of the trees, though, and then you won't have such a good view of down here.
Alright, then. I'm going to change my readied spell from Lightning Lure to Firebolt.
Okay. You're kind of looking above you, and you maybe have like another 15 feet or so before you're in the branches sufficiently that it will kind of impede your movement, your ability to take actions, as well as have accurate visibility of the ground floor of the forest here.
I think I'm also going to move towards that tree.
Gotcha.
of course, being in the air and everything.
Sure.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Ozzy is up next.
If I move, will I need to make another stealth roll?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 24. Just kind of go here. Make a stealth roll.
Even better.
And can I make a perception check to see if I see anything? Or
Sure.
would that be an action? Perception. Only +1. Not 20.
You're not making out exactly, but there does appear to be like a large mound of dirt over in this direction. It's kind of hard to see with the tree trunk and the gloom and everything, but there's definitely something abnormal over here.
I would have had to. No. It's half movement with stealthing, isn't it?
Correct.
With the few action. That's me then.
All right, Genzo was next.
If it helps, I'll make eyes to like the group and kind of point over that way as an object interaction.
He starts giving the steel third base signal.
Where is he pointing to?
Over in this general area.
Okay.
My
So
stealth
Gen-
skills so good you
Genzo-
can't see me.
Yeah, Genzo will keep going.
Okay.
Anything else? Perception or anything like that?
You can roll perception.
Yeah, just leave it at that. I don't care.
There's trees over there.
Woohoo! All right, end turn.
All right, John Bovey.
All right, let's. Yeah, I'm gonna move over to this tree cover here, which I think was about 30-ish feet, and I'm gonna have my lightsaber in my hand, not ignited, just ready to go, just in case, because this feels sus. I'm trying to think really what else I can do, but if the rest of the gang's not really seeing much, I don't know what I'll see. So I just, I'm just on the lookout, I suppose.
Okie doke. Well, let's see what Marcus has.
Alright, well, I'd first like to use a bonus action to light my axe on fire.
And Fuego. Roll 1d4 plus 1. Oh, the minimum. All right, you got 2 rounds of fire axe.
Okay, then. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All right.
Let's see what my flaming axe illuminates for me. I'll do a perception check.
All right. Oh! For a second, you're not even sure that it's Pumbaa that you're riding.
Fuck.
When did I get a freaking saber-toothed tiger? Oh, wait, it's just Pumbaa.
Boom, just goes, you fucking dumbass. Because remember, Pumbaa can talk now.
Yeah, Pumbaa passes gas.
He's awakened.
What is his personality like?
I don't know. I'll let the DM decide that.
Oh gosh.
You have the opportunity to make it just Pumbaa.
Oh man. Alright, Lilith is gonna call it a day right there, and she's kind of nodding along to everybody's perceptions in this direction. And let's see if she sees anything different. Oh, wow. I think I see a claw and a tail. She gestures and kind of whispers as forcefully as she can over at Ozzy, who is the closest one. She knows you're somewhere over here. She doesn't see you, but she saw you in this direction once or twice. And hopefully Ozzy can pass that down as Merlin's turn is next.
I'm just gonna move closer towards that direction then.
All right.
He trips over me.
I'm 30 feet. I'm actually 45 feet in the air, so I wouldn't.
Oh, Ozzy forgot to mention that he's carrying the standard for the group, so he's carrying like a 50-foot tall pole with the party's banner on it, and he just flew into it, bonk, because you didn't see it. It too got a 30 stealth check, somehow.
It's pure glass.
Oh boy. Well, somebody broke the, Oh no, they didn't. Because you're so high up in the sky, I don't know that you're there. Or do I?
Can I roll a perception check?
You can. Yeah, you do see the big mound of dirt and leaves and branches and bushes. Like something big, like, covered itself up there.
That's cute.
End turn with my ready action.
All right, Ozzy.
Yuck. I'm just gonna kind of make eyes to the groups. Like, should we just go for it?
If that were the case, I would have fireballed it, but we're trying to do this stealthily.
Commence the ass whooping.
We're trying to do this stealthily. Meanwhile, me with the flaming axe.
My main question is,
You're a
like,
decoy is the word.
Oh gosh.
my question is, do we immediately pop off, or do we see what it is first?
It's a dire beaver.
Yeah. It's like, do I go kill it, or do I, like, run forward? Because, you know.
Well, I have a feeling that if anybody sees a giant boar with somebody with a flaming axe on it, I feel like they'll be startled. Like, what the heck is this thing?
Right?
So send Marcus in. You're going to use Marcus as the bait. That's what I'm hearing.
That's my intention. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but that's my intent.
What the fuck is that?
He's like, this is the new guy in the group. What the fuck? Well, what is Ozzy going to do?
Ozzy is going to run forward. 10, 20, 8.
Oh, God. All right, stop. Hold. Because, yeah, the mound begins to stir, and a tail thrashes out and wraps around the tree, and a mighty pair of claws knocks all of the brambles and bushes and debris off of itself. A mighty horned head breaks free from the burrow, and if this sounds like a Tarrasque, if it smells like a Tarrasque, if it looks like a Tarrasque, it's a Tarrasque. And
Fucking excuse me?
We're going to roll initiative. And it gets a 2! A 2 on the initiative! Woo, woo, woo!
It just woke up. I don't
Now hold on, what kind of mound are we talking here? This is a Godzilla-sized mound that's moving? I thought this was like a little molehill.
Oh no, this is I said something big buried itself here. I mean, somebody said they saw a big tail, a claw sticking out, but nobody rolled a accurate enough perception check to get more than there's something big buried under a mound over here.
Well, we should leave.
Like a natural 20 would do that. would unveil that.
Especially like when you said big eyes, it was like, oh, it's like an owl bear maybe, or
an owl bear.
I don't know why I had bear stuck in my head. I was like, oh, it's just a bear. That's why I didn't want to immediately.
I thought based off of my description, you guys might have thought a dragon was under here. So I thought Tarask was
my
definitely.
thought process.
Yeah, I thought Tarask was definitely stepping it up from dragon, not from owlbear or a couple of bandits laying in wait. But yes, a bit of lore as well. This is not just a random, oh my god, why is there a Tarask here? If you remember, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, when we were playing the Connected Coalescence 1 through Act 4, we had the second castle with Daimyo Asano when we had the Ryu versus Noburo battle. In the midst of that, this very Tarask showed up and leveled that complex. We thought that was going to be our base until this Tarask leveled it. And additional just behind the scenes lore, this Tarask is as caught up in the coalescence shifting of events and times as you are. So it is perhaps a little bit more pissed off and out of sorts than it normally would be, because these are not its native stomping grounds.
This isn't any Tarask. It's a pissed off Tarask. We need to leave immediately.
Well, Ozzy is in mid-move.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No. Actually, I take it back. Nonsense. We all have an extra 5th level spell. We can take them. It'll be fine.
That was, first of all, my thinking, but also, like, having never dealt with a Tarask, know nothing about it, I don't know.
No, actually, we should leave.
Yeah, we all have a 5th level spell, except for me, who used it to give Pumbaa the sense to get the fuck out of Dodge!
I mean, it would be smart enough to do that.
It's smart enough to experience fear.
How tall is this thing?
Tarasks are gargantuan category, I think.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, this thing is as tall as the underbrush of the tree canopy here. So if it is standing fully erect, it could totally reach you up there.
Do you think? Hey, God, do we have roughly a minute to do a teleportation circle? Maybe.
I don't know. See if you guys can survive this thing for a minute, and then I'll answer you then.
we do have the gossamer bulbs as a last-stage effort.
What if we could all turn invisible, or everyone but one could turn invisible, and then somebody do the teleportation circle? I don't know, or we just run.
I mean, call it hubris. I just really want to fight it.
I mean,
well,
I understand that urge, but lore-wise, this is like a cataclysmic end-of-world fight.
Yeah, big dog, we level 5.
We will die.
I'm level 5. I don't know about you guys, but...
This isn't even final boss, this is super boss!
I'm level 8 and I'm feeling frosty. I am, at the very least, going to cast haste on myself. Whether we're going to run or whether we're going to end up fighting this thing, at the very least I'll have haste.
Remember the 2nd edition Tarask where every magic spell would just bounce off of its reflective carapace?
Just the fucking worst, honestly.
Before I move, am I within his, like, if I move back, am I going to take an opportunity attack or anything?
Matter of fact, you will. I have 10 to 15 feet of reach.
Okay, so that's not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, well, I've cast haste, so I have a second action. I'll use that action to disengage. And I'll back up 10. But then Merlin. I'll back up 10 feet.
I am currently 45 feet in the air and 20 feet away from it.
Well, good luck. Oh, well, you'll also go before it. Not that Azzy would know that. And bonus action, Blade Song.
Oh, now you want your 30 armor class.
It's only 24 now without the Staff of Defense.
All right, Genzo would be next.
All right, he'll say run, because he's seen this destroy a whole castle. Quick question from his vantage point, right? Are there any kind of like I don't know, herds of like cattle or any kind of like land features you can see around here that are like similar to something like that? He's trying to figure out if he can kind of kite this thing or leave it to somewhere where it'll get distracted by like food or I don't know, something like that.
Try a perception.
All right, I'm gonna spend the.
Oh, hey, Kai, you came at just at a brilliant time.
Yay!
We're running away from a Tarrasque!
Yeah, we just woke up a Tarrasque, like dead ass.
Not all of us are running.
Yeah, Lilith is going to charge this thing dead on.
Yeah.
No!
Well, I guess some of us are dying.
I'm
I'm going to use the
following
inspiration for the 21.
All
Lilith
right.
is team captain.
A 21. Oh, by the way, we also leveled up this session, Kai, so you can go ahead and knock that out at your leisure.
Okay.
Let's see, a 21 perception. We really only have 60 feet of vision because of the gloom. Yeah, I mean, you're thinking there's probably not much of any other life in this area that you can use to kind of lure this thing elsewhere.
I feel like now would be the appropriate time to summon God.
Yeah, well, I mean, Genzo's thinking he can kind of like kite this while you guys run a second in a different direction. So he's gonna, let's see, he's gonna move. So
Wait, with my readied action, wouldn't I shoot my spell at it?
I mean, you have the option to do so.
If I'm gonna, since I can fly, I can distract it.
All right.
This is probably a bad idea.
Now, Genzo, I got an idea. I'll distract it. I'll throw my flaming axe off in a direction to distract it.
yeah, no.
Like a T-Rex following a flare, you think?
No, there's a nice juicy boar that's edible.
I'm gonna roll for damage for this
He
thing.
just gained sentience. We can't do that to Pumbaa.
Right, that's why you run.
Don't you fucking dare!
So you run.
Oh fuck.
And throw the axe. Run.
That's my roll for damage for my readied spell.
All right. It hits it and bounces right off of its reflective carapace.
All right, let's keep going. Yeah, so Genzo will fly up in the air. Let's see. How high does he need to be off the ground, judging by this thing, to not be able to reach him?
You would need to leave the map.
Okay, so well, he's gonna go up, right? So I guess he can move 30. So he'll move. Actually, before he moves, he's gonna use the bonus action thing.
All right. Yeah, 45 feet is the max that you can climb here before you're in the branches and can no longer really see what's going on down below.
Okay,
But the
sounds
Tarrasque can easily reach 45 feet high if it stands fully up.
good. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to run. All right, he's gonna Blade Song as the bonus action then, because if this thing can reach, then Blade Song is definitely on the menu. So Blade Song for the bonus, and then let's see, if that area is a tree, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so he's with his movement, he's gonna go up, so he's at 45. And then I think he's gonna blast it with a yeah, he's gonna use his hand crossbow.
Well, all right.
And I'll use the inspiration.
All right, that will definitely hit. Let's see. Yep. Okay. We'll take it.
And then he'll fire another one.
Okay. Ting.
Yeah, and for the first one, he's gonna use a cantrip.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it takes the damage at the end of his next turn, not now.
Gotcha. Okay, Marcus is up next.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck my flaming axe into like the northern direction, like in this direction, and then I'm gonna have Pumbaa just run, and I'm gonna tell Pumbaa to just run in the opposite direction.
Okay. Did you see me scuttling? I was all like, whoop, 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 whoop.
They see me hooping, they hating, and that'll end my turn.
They see me rolling a fat blunt. Gonna take it, put it in my mouth, light it up and smoke it. Light it up and smoke it. Bon John Jovi up next.
So did we have not really decided on a game plan for this, have we?
Well, my spell has already gone off at it and epically failed.
Of
so
course,
it is
and
most
that's
likely
legendary
going to attack.
resistance. What did you think? Yeah, I'm going to see Marcus running away and think that's the first good idea they've ever had, and follow right behind him. I'm going to dash and make it a little bit further.
Am I off in space?
What's up?
It was nice knowing you,
I'm
Merrill.
running away.
Yeah, when Kai is fully in, you can certainly roll initiative and we can see what we got going here.
And then I still have another 15 feet of movement, but I'm at the edge of the map.
You do have 10 more feet of map left, but if you got 15 feet, you can get fully off of the map.
Yeah, whatever this encounter's equivalent of, flee combat.
All right. Well, that brings it up to Lilith's turn. Oh, boy. Yeah, she kind of looks at all of you. Some of you approaching, some of you scattering, some of you staying put. And yeah, this is not good.
So, out of curiosity, if I cast a touch spell, I have a feeling that it won't react against me.
You really don't know what to expect from this thing. This thing is a one-of-a-kind monster, and lore about it is pretty sketchy. Wow, she did pretty good there. She will just walk right up on it and take a shred out of one of its legs for 13 physical. Second attack will miss by quite a bit. And she just looks back at the rest of you. I don't think I'm going to hold it very long, but run! And that's...
Why, you fools?
Exactly. And then you guys will find her 3 sessions from now. She's level 25. She's got all the magic items, epic level.
New robes and everything. What a bastard.
You bitch, you
He's
stole all the
raiding
XP. I fought the Balrog for 3,842 rounds. Celestiano, your turn.
Oh, okay, so are we running?
Yeah,
Yes.
fail.
Never.
South? West? East?
I went south.
Okay, sounds good.
And just so we can keep the Yakuza vibe intact, the Tarask has a pair of customized automatic pistols at its side.
I thought for sure you were going to say a Rising Sun headband.
I should have.
Yakuza like a Tarask.
No, the Yakuza base is inside the Tarask. You guys have to kill the
Fucking
Yakuza
genius.
first. You have to kill the Tarask first, and then you can access the Yakuza base. It's got a switchblade.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Well, okay. Moment of truth. The big bad will activate. First, we will use Frightful Presence. Everyone who is on this map, basically, and aware of me, must roll a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute. Bon John Bovi is off the map and thus exempt. Everybody else, Wisdom saving throws.
Can I use an inspiration to make it higher?
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, no, nobody's near Genzo right now. Okay, no worries.
Well, I'm running away from this thing anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm scared of this thing. I'm already spooked.
Yeah, that's true.
You can certainly use inspiration to re-roll. You can use a hero point to try to influence the current roll, whichever works for you. You could do both.
I'd like to do both.
All right. Do a
Well,
re-roll first. Let's see what we're looking at.
I think my page has also changed, and so I no longer see all of the added source blocks you put on, like the hero points, the total inspirations, and everything.
Wait, if we already had advantage, would using an inspo give me one more roll?
It can.
And can I just add a d6 worth of roll to the second one?
It would be a die 8 added to that, but yes.
Yay!
Very good, very good. So if you're frightened, you may not willingly move closer to the target, and you do have disadvantage on your attacks while it is within your line of sight.
Yeah, I'm
that's
going to use the
pretty
inspo to do the
much it.
17.
Okay, 17 will make it on the dot. And that is how we will do that. And then... let's see. Creature, 5, 3 creatures does the something. Yeah, this is really just for fun. Earth-shaking movement. Thankfully, there are no structures on the ground that will be toppled, which pretty much negates most of that text block. If you want to read it, go ahead. But most of it deals with structures being damaged, people standing near those structures, and how to free said characters if they are buried in such a shockwave. Additionally, if you are on the ground and concentrating on a spell, this can also affect you. Otherwise, it's pretty much just like... oh god damn, that resonates. That is a bonus action for the Turask. And then we will take a series of attacks. We had to move 10 feet to do that. First attack, we're going to bite the zombie girl that is attacking us. I mean, good thing it's not a natural 20. That is 44 points of damage, however. And we've now got her grappled right about there. Scoot on up a little bit more here. Look down at that guy that just threw that firebolt at us. Swipe a claw up at you. 32 for 24.
Is Lilith taking 24 damage?
That is you taking 24. Lilith took the 44 and the grapple from the bite above that.
I'm taking 24. I'm off the map, big dog.
Oh, you and Merlin sound a little similar sometimes. I don't know why.
So he's attacking me currently.
Correct. Yeah, Merlin is the one that's getting smacked. My bad.
I was like, bro, how?
Yeah, exactly. Well, Dalsim clearly yoga. All right. So yeah, it swats up at Merlin there, who threw the firebolt spell, and that is 20 feet of movement. Another 15 feet to get there. That is 35 total. We will take a claw attack. On Ozzy. Oh, I think I missed. Yes, we did. Alright, so we did a bite, we did 2 claws. We're going to take a tail swipe at Ozzy since that one missed. That'll hit 33 for 25 and a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And then we
The first one did miss, and no problem.
Then we will take our final bit of movement to get within horn striking distance of Genzo. And that is a 26 for 26.
Yeah, he's gonna shield. So that, actually, you know what? Hang on. So he's a 23, so that'll be 28.
Oh, your token shows 18.
Yeah, I forgot to add the what you call it, the blade song. So let me up it to 20.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, looks like a miss then. All right. So Merlin has the top of the next round.
I have a very bad idea, but it would help everybody else. I want to fly onto its back.
All right.
You got balls, kid. I'll see you in hell.
I'm gonna have my pseudo dragon dash and fly away. I'm not sure what its movement is. Is it 60 feet?
It moved 40.
40. If it moves 40, then its dash would take it 80.
Correct.
Oh, flying it says 60 feet. So that's 120.
What are we talking about?
My pseudo dragon flying.
Oh, I
Flying
thought you were
speed is
talking about.
60.
Gotcha. I thought you were talking about your wing boots. I'm like, I thought it was your movement speed.
So yeah, my pseudo dragon's just gonna disappear from the map.
All right.
Way over there.
Boing.
And I'm going to fly and land on its back. And cast... Can I upcast Shocking Grasp?
You can't upcast cantrips. It's not a thing.
Actually, it says... it. No, you're right. Fudge.
You just get more damage at level, as you advance in levels.
Oh yeah, we are level 5, so it does do more now.
So I'm just gonna cast Shocking Grasp at it, because it's a touch.
It's honestly hilarious. It's Shocking Grasp to Rask. But hey, then it can't take reactions and everyone can get away without attacks of opportunity, so that's cool.
But the thing is, can I do a perception to see if there's anything metal on this thing?
That would require an action-based perception. See if there's like a weak spot of some sort.
I will gladly take that action.
Okay. That will, unless I'm understanding Shocking Grass correctly, replace the attack.
Yeah, which I'm perfectly fine with.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can I use the inspiration to use that 20?
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, it's don't thank me just yet. This thing is pretty au naturel. It doesn't look like anybody has successfully fended or fought this thing off in perhaps in its entire life. There's no visible wounds, no remnants of something stuck inside of it. It appears to be at full capacity.
Except for one crossbow bolt.
Yes.
Is that crossbow bolt made of metal?
It's whatever it's made. I guess
It's probably got a metal tip.
Yeah, it's got a metal tip probably.
I have an idea. What is the contents of heat metal?
What do you mean contents?
Like, what does it all entail?
Do you have to like touch the metal?
No, I found it. So, I'm not sure how to do this. Yes, that. Okay. It's an action, so I can't do anything right now. I don't have the spell in my list.
It's also you have to see the metal. So if it's lodged in the terrace, then you can't really see the metal, can you?
Not from my current vantage point. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Dragon's Breath.
All right.
And I'm going to upcast it to 3rd level.
Okay. Let's see. What type of damage?
One moment. I'm a lightning-based type of dragon, or sorcerer, so I would think
Are you
lightning
a Pokemon?
damage. No, I have a draconic ancestry.
Lightning type dragon. Okay, whatever you say, dude.
We're gonna go lightning. Okay. I do have resistance for my saving throw. It's a Dex save. This will be interesting. I failed the Dex save.
Yes, thank you.
So that means I will take 14 lightning damage. And roll a dexterity saving throw yourself as you are on this thing's back as I start trying to wildly evade the lightning damage here. Is that your final answer, or do you want to influence that roll?
I'd like to influence.
Die
A D8.
8. Die 8, okay. 17. 17 is going to be good enough. Alright, so you maintain your hold on its back. And if that is it for your turn...
Yep.
I will legendary interrupt, and I'm going to swallow. Bite attack against the large or smaller creature I am grappling. If it hits, the target takes the bite damage, is swallowed, and the grapple ends. While swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained, has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Tarrasque, takes a massive amount of acid damage at the start of each of the Tarrasque's turns. If the Tarrasque takes a lot of damage or more on a single turn from a creature inside of it, it might spew that character out, and they get to live with the embarrassment or coolness of having survived such a thing. Be like Drax in that Guardians of the Galaxy. I single-handedly defeated the beast! Okay, so yeah, let's take that bite attack. Chomp! Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Lilith is done for.
Yeah, I was gonna Silvery Barbs the bite, but even the 27 will probably hit, right?
It will, it just won't kill her. She has 53 hit points.
Okay, yeah.
But because of that crit, it doubled.
Correct,
Yeah,
but she's going to be inside of the thing too, so I mean, using the barbs will buy her a few seconds maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. I mean, he's gonna try.
Alright, so she is going to start migrating down the intestinal tract here.
Yeah.
And
well, actually, you know what? Nah. You know, again, being alive and digested is probably worse than just getting chomped in half, so I don't think he's gonna do it.
Alright, well, we will throw her in death save mode then, because she has enough hit points to be able to survive 60 hit points outright like that, even if it drops her to 0, so we'll see what happens inside of there. Ozzy's turn is up next. Don't forget your regeneration. Same thing for Merlin, too. Don't forget that 6 hit points regeneration when you just activated that. That takes effect at the start of each of your turns.
So I'm at 35.
I think so. I'm not zoomed in close enough, but yeah, I think you have 29 currently.
Is it +6 or +8?
+6.
This is gonna be a lot. First of all, with my hasted action, would I be able to use the elemental gem?
I think so.
I will use that to summon a fire elemental right next to this thing.
Alright, 1 second. Let's get that. Let's get that. Put that. Dun 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 dun. Ozzy. Okay, you should have a character sheet for Fire Elemental and the ability to control it.
Sort of off topic, how thick is this Trask's hide?
Oh man, that would be a find out in game, or FOIG as we call it.
You got something that can penetrate like 30 feet of concrete?
No!
Good luck.
I had an idea in my head, but the crossbow bolt isn't really spewing
I don't know
blood.
if you grasp like the size of this thing, dude. Like you're wrestling Godzilla.
So here's a shenanigans question. Can I get to Lilith and be alive?
Like, you want to go
This
into this
part.
thing's gullet?
Yes. Like, can I just...
Flaming beast down the thorax. Hell yeah!
I've pulled out like a spyglass from where I'm just like sitting watching this because I realize that nobody else is following me out. And I'm like, fucking idiots.
Dude,
just
you've got
watching.
you've got the perfect material to compose the most epic rock song in the history
Yeah.
of ever. It's just
Like-
sit up in that tree and start writing.
Like Bon is just a guy, you know, and watching all this happen, like writing it all down.
As he's going to look at John Bovey, sorry, and realize that after we maybe use the bulb to disappear back to our hideout, he's going to be left here by himself with a Tarask at his heels that can move faster than him.
I got the moon charm. I can figure something out.
Okay, but
So
yeah,
it is
can-
possible that you can successfully time it to get down this thing's gullet, but it's going to require like perfection on everything. First of all, you have to ready your action for a move, and you have to wait until it takes its next bite attack. And then you have to, as part of your move, we'll roll something that's kind of like an attack, because you're going to have to beat its armor class essentially, and that will bypass any bite damage you will take. But when you get inside of this thing's stomach, it's very likely that you're going to start taking that acid damage at the start of each of the Taras turns.
I have an idea for that,
Okay?
sort of.
But that's kind of how I'm seeing it. Like, it's possible to do, but you need things to line up just correctly.
Yeah. It's whether we want to, because I do have a way to save Lilith if I can get to her. It's just, whether I can actually get.
Just remember that, remember this part of her too. If you did not catch it or remember it, her healing, her undead physiology does not respond to the typical healing magic. So it's not like you could spend an action and give her a supreme healing potion or do a spare the dying or anything like that, like you typically would use to save a living character.
Mm-hmm. It was at the very least to get her out of the Tarask, was my thinking.
Sure. Yeah, like if she's not consistently taking damage and can get lucky on her death saving throws, then that's a different matter entirely. How it is that she heals, I mean, we haven't really uncovered that.
I was trying to get to her, and I was going to Dimension Door
Oh, gotcha.
with the moon charm. That was my thinking, because I was even thinking, oh, I can Misty Step inside the Tarrasque. I was like, oh, but you need to be able to see it.
Yes, indeed. Thank God. I can just imagine the frickin' dynamics of that going forward. I'm gonna Misty Step inside the main villain guy. Well, if there's not enough space, exactly. He'll just blow apart as I manifest inside of him and just explode outwards. Alright, that's just nasty.
I Misty Step inside the Lich and cast Enlarger myself. The full Ant-Man.
Yeah, it's
But
like
yeah,
what happened.
since that's...
Like
I'm
Ant-Man.
gonna...
Like Ant-Man going up Thanos' ass.
Exactly.
I'm gonna throw a salute at the Tarrasque and say bye, Lilith. And interesting ask. I'll ask this later. I'll pick it up. Anyway, I will look to Genzo to suggest again. Maybe we use the bulb to get out of here, and I'll try my best to distract this thing. I'll attack it.
Kenzo's like, get out!
But I just don't think we can outrun it. That's my main worry. I will. Yeah, I'll try and throw. What you call it? A fire. Be the fireball at it. In fact, you know what? I'll crush one of the gems in my Helm of Brilliance, and I'll just cast fireball at it.
Are you inside it right now still?
No, I'm not. I'm not inside that at all.
Oh.
I wish.
Yeah, you realize Merlin's on its back, right?
I mean, it's a gigantic thing. I'm assuming I can.
You're gonna throw it at its chest instead of its back, basically. Kind of using
Yeah,
it
there
to
you go.
block the effect.
I'm gonna fireball its dick.
Whoa, damn, dude! Man,
Wow.
doctor, I got a bad burning down here. Yeah, that's not normal, bro.
Well, yeah, somebody threw a grenade at you.
Yeah, it's like a grenade in a jockstrap.
Which is 8d6, I believe.
So it's a
Actual
fireball.
Zach Brannigan quote.
Yeah. Go ahead and throw that fireball. I will roll my saving throw.
It's DC 18,
Good thing I have
And,
advantage, but still missed.
27.
All right, we're going to need another dexterity saving throw from Merlin, as you are kind of jostled in my attempt to evade this.
And the fire elemental will attack twice.
Is that your final answer? Not your final answer. You will hold on. Man, this is like turning into a proper rodeo here as fucking Merlin is holding on to one of this thing's spines.
I am not a fighter.
Yeehaw, ride a Merlin!
And that's the good news. The bad news is after the smoke clears from the fire elemental touching up on this thing and the fireball exploding is when we discover under the Tarrasque's damage immunities, fire.
Ah, fair enough.
Fuck.
That's why I transmuted my spells.
Try and lead it this way.
All right, I'm an attack of opportunity because you were within 15 feet of me at the start.
A bonus action disengaged. Sorry.
Son of a...
And I'm trying to lead it away from Genzo if possible. Try to egg it on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna legendary interrupt again, and
Do I only regen health on my turn?
on your turn, yes.
10-4.
We're gonna take a claw attack on Genzo here, who is within our reach. Still has +5 to his AC.
Because I'm on its back. Can I react to this?
What is your reaction? What do you have?
Can I just stab it with a dagger?
Not unless you have that available as a reaction. I think I missed him anyway, though, with that damn shield intact still.
Yep.
Alright, well, that's it for Legendary, so back to Genzo's turn.
Alright, so, series of questions. With True Sight, he can see the tether, correct? That Lilith has?
Not
no?
anymore.
Not anymore, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you're almost thinking, I mean, the tether, the spirit usually floats like 15 to 20 feet above the zombie.
Yeah.
And with her being inside of it, if the spirit is still attached, it's probably inside of the Tarrasque with her.
Alright. Okay. Can he do this? I don't think I have enough actions. To have action shows right now. Okay, he's going to use the eye and spend an action. Is he gonna do it? Does he want to do it for her? So he's got a spell called Vortex Warp.
Okay.
Which basically he has to see a target and basically teleport the target if it's within 90 feet. But it's an action. Let's see. Alright, so the eye has X-ray vision. So he's going to use an action to basically activate the X-ray vision. Nah, it's not gonna work. I don't think he's. I think she's probably gonna be gone then. Yeah, I think he's gonna book. He's gonna take an action to disengage. And he's gonna go up 40 feet past the trees.
Okay.
And he will end his turn.
Well, what about Marcus?
Yeah, me and Pumbaa are like, screw you guys, we out of here.
Alright.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Howdy.
I can't reconnect myself.
You're moving them both at the same time. Alright.
Away we go!
And that'll bring it over to Lilith, who needs to roll a death save.
I'm gonna go get some water and probably relax now because I am no longer on the menu.
And that is a failed death save, so over to Celestiana's turn.
Wow, what a time to wake up, guys. Yeah, I'm out of here too. Hang on a second. Yay! Bye-bye.
Yep, just in time to level up and... What the hell? I'm out of here. Screw that. Let's see. I guess... Yeah, I think we're going to have to start trying to dislodge this this bothersome insect on our back. Let's try a tail swipe. Seems our most optimal way of getting this thing off of you. Bam! 23 to hit Merlin, 30 bludgeoning damage, and a strength saving throw is called for. Is your AC also incorrect? It shows 14 on your character there, so plus 5 would be 19.
Are you muted, Merlin?
Did you get that? What is Merlin's armor class?
Push the top not working with it?
Ack! What is happening? I mean, I'm gonna keep trying to attack this guy, but I don't know if he's like, if anything's getting through. Like, what's happening?
Is something happening?
I think at the most they would have mage armor, so I think even with shield it would still hit.
I mean, his AC would need to be a 19 for a shield to turn it into a 24 to turn my attack into a miss. His AC shows as a 14, so unless we have another 5-point differential, I don't see how that helps.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to do.
what's your armor class though? That's like, we can see that I rolled a 23 to hit and your AC shows as a 14. So yeah, 14 plus 5 is going to be a 19, so a 23 is still going to just bash right through that. So it would still be 30 points of damage and a strength saving throw.
I am not proficient with strength.
I wouldn't think so. Ugh.
Can I use my inspiration to use the 17?
You can. You'll need a hero point as well on top of that, though. DC is 20.
Use them all up.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to hold on a little longer then. And I can't see where Genzo went. I saw him pop into the trees, but I'm not going to go scrounging around up in there when I can still see Ozzy over here. So we will skip on over, get a little closer.
I can just imagine this Taras skipping over.
That's right. Skip it, skip it.
A ballerina.
We had a great
Taras.
Taresk encounter in the last campaign over in Enemir when it was attacking the party, and it rolled a double natural 1 for its attack, followed by a natural 1 on its dex save. It tried to do a horn attack on a ground-based character, and I had it to where it basically just did a charge, and like it slipped on a banana peel and face planted, and ended up plowing through a building across the street and was stunned for a round.
Quick question. If it hits me and I'm on its back, wouldn't it hit itself?
I guess that depends on the result of its attack roll, if it rolled pretty bad or what have you, but otherwise it's kind of similar to if a smaller character landed on one of your characters. I don't imagine you would be killing yourself in your attempts to get it off.
Like slapping a fly that's on your arm.
Exactly. Like, it hurts that bad because you're that small, but against it, it's kind of like it slapping its own arm, which doesn't really hurt as badly, I guess. Okay, also, I forgot its regeneration. Okay, so yeah, we're going to try a claw attack on Ozzy. 24.
That doesn't hit.
Alright.
AC 26.
27.
I will shield.
Okay.
Bring me up to 31.
Tail attack will miss, and a horn attack of 36 for 31.
That will hit.
And I think I hit by 5 or more. Con save.
We'll use an inspiration.
Okay.
All
right.
23.
Good enough. And that'll pass it back to Merlin. Final round for the night.
I'm gonna use my charm and cast Far Step.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
Go ahead, cast that. Had to make sure Lilith took the stomach damage there on her turn. Or on the Tarask turn, rather.
The spell basically says you teleport 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see on each of your turns before the spell ends, and it's a concentration spell, and it's a bonus action.
Okay.
And so... "60 feet that way."
All right.
My guy is running now.
Don't forget your regeneration. And then Ozzy's turn.
So it's just me and this big thing left.
Yeah, I done dipped. I done dipped.
Oh,
I
wait.
got this.
I forgot my legendary interrupt. I should. Yeah, we will try a bite attack on Ozzy. I think we got him.
Yep.
Yarr. And then your turn.
Oh, I didn't have my movement go off. Oh, I only had my bonus action.
It's okay. I can die knowing that my friends will be safe.
Hey, you said you wanted to
Just
go down this thing,
kidding.
Scarlet.
Huh. That's a good point. Can I get to Lilith?
I mean, right now you're grappled, so there's no moving at all.
Well, I'm grappled in its mouth, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh no, that's a stupid question.
Yeah, I mean,
If I was
typically
to
you would
ma-
break the grapple to go out of its mouth, but you could break the grapple to try to go down its gullet because you are already there.
If I missed this step, would I be able to just automatically go out of the grapple? Oh wait, no, because then I wouldn't be able to cast Dimension Door, wouldn't I not?
Yeah, plus Missy Step, you do have to be able to see where you're going, and even the size of this creature, like you'll be able to see a little bit further into its throat, but not all the way down to her.
Yeah, the Misty Step would just be to get out of the grapple.
Right.
It's just whether I want to make one more last-ditch effort to save Lilith or just go.
First and foremost, did you take the 19 damage from the piercing? You should be at 5 hit points. And then regen, of course.
Sorry. Sorry. I just didn't take it down. So that'd be 11.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think. Can I Misty Step out of the mouth, like the grapple, or would I need to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would work just like any other grapple. It's just a matter of, are you going to try to go down the gullet and then try to navigate further from there, or are you going to Misty Step out of its mouth to freedom?
I think it's a bit, with 11 hit points, it's a bit too risky to try and save Lilith.
Alright.
And I'll just hop on the broom. Andale! Call my broom and fly 100 feet off the map.
Well, if you're off the map and I can't catch you, I'm stuck here with this fire elemental who I couldn't care less about. I will start pursuing the characters who all went off to the south, but my movement speed is not much better than yours, and even with the legendary interrupts, you guys are more intelligent than this thing, so we can call it a successful escape.
Plus we could catch up and pick them up, the flying people.
Sure.
I was gonna say, fuck me.
Quick question. In the subsequent rounds, right? Genzo will use if Genzo uses an action to activate the X-ray vision feature of the eye, can he keep up enough and see her inside the body and use vortex warp to transport her out of the Tarrasque? I can link the spell.
Alright, so a few difficulties that I see here. One is the range. You would have to get closer to be able to see it and her, which would probably mean it sees you.
Yep.
But the biggest thing that would impact that is once she dies, she is no longer considered a creature.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, she's considered an object at that point. So unless you have something that will teleport an object,
no.
This would no longer apply.
Okay. He tried.
Very true, very true.
Yeah.
Had a few options, but this is a challenge rating about as high as they get. So the fact that most of us survived as well as we did is an accomplishment in and of itself. And we can close out the initiative at that point and head back to the regional map, where unfortunately we will not bypass the challenge to investigate whatever that shack is, and we will basically be ejected across the other side of the bridge and have to choose a different direction. That will likely wait for next session, as we are in the final few moments of tonight. And eventually, at some point, somewhere on this map, there are supposedly some Yakuza that we're supposed to infiltrate, although nobody has tasked us with any such thing. If anything, we were told to go investigate the nearby realm and find if there are other civilizations that we might find common cause with, or if there are horrible things, we can at least mark them on the map and advise other characters and parties not to go that way. So, I don't know, maybe take this opportunity to use the marker or the text tool on this island in particular, so that Wednesday doesn't accidentally venture over there. Yeah, if you can keep that going In perpetuity, then go ahead.
Yeah, somebody text Wednesday crew, hey, don't go over there.
Yeah, I mean, we
I
saved...
mean, I threw a flaming axe, so that might start a forest fire.
Yeah, maybe so. Wednesday just finished off the Dracolich battle last time around, so they will be heading off to different digs entirely, much like your group did. You finished off the Samurai Shrine, you got your Charms of the Moon, and we had a few different choices that we could have gone, possibly across the pond or in this direction by land. We could have chosen to go across the bridge here, which we did, and found something very disturbing. We've got other unknowns off in these shrouded areas. We're pretty sure there is another large river over here, as we do have signs of it here on the side of our home base. We're pretty sure it connects at some points along over here, but exactly where, and perhaps there's another bridge that will cross that river somewhere in this area. But we will find that out next time around, friends. We'll get us back to the start page. Hope everybody got their level up knocked out. And hope you all had a great time at the session tonight. The Tarask ass-whoopery notwithstanding.
That was a very fun session. I had a great time.
Thank you very much. Have a good one, y'all.
I'm like, I got a book started. That was awesome.
Despite my fuck up with my level up, I had a great time.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for letting me join.
Absolutely.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
See ya.
Good
Bye.
night.
Later, guys.
And, well, friends, that is how we do it here. Another Thursday night in the books. Session 10 complete for Coalescence Act 5. We will be back this Sunday, where we have a doubleheader. We missed last Sunday due to a frequency of migraines on this GM's behalf. So this Sunday, we will be catching up with that. 9 a.m. Pacific. With many a hand has scaled the grand old face of the plateau, and then we will be back on Sunday evening as well with their side of the adventure, which I think I changed the title of it for this week. Let me take a brief look-see right here. Sunday evening, Stew Crew is supposed to be braving the Nadiara fray. We are in the midst of that. Last time we had Varus Mail and beyond. Now we are braving the Nadiara fray. And that will be 2 Sundays in a row that we're going to be doing the double session there, as I will be out of the schedule for a weekend and a half there in a couple weeks there. So rather than canceling those sessions, we're going to have Sunday evening move up a week to do a doubleheader on the 5th or the 10th or something of February, whatever. We'll get to that here soon enough. Looks like the 9th of February, so we'll split the difference. And then likewise, Thursday Crew, their session will be canceled that week and rescheduled to February 20th. So our next session for this table is going to be a few weeks out. But then by the time we do have it, we're actually going to have 2 sessions 2 weeks in a row for that session. And we will catch you next time around, Sunday morning, friends, for our doubleheader. Thank you for hanging out tonight. And as always, you know, there is no RU without you. Good night, friends.
People in therapy are often there to deal with people in their lives who won't go to therapy. I have a job, it's actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else. I read self-help books, I do meditation, walks in the woods, a new destination. I sit with my feelings. Sometimes I'm even journaling. I got a full-time job, though no one pays me, and it's all thanks to you. Some days I wish I had a relationship status. Then I remember last time I ain't got time for that. I have a job, it's actually